Are you ready to vote for freedom?
First night of the Democratic National Convention belonged to President Joe Biden. At the end of an emotional speech, he passed the torch on to Kamala Harris. And Harris shocked the crowd with a surprise appearance. Today, the Democratic delegates will officially cast their votes for her as their party's presidential nominee. What a difference a day makes. A little taste of fall this August morning. Kate says it will actually be even cooler tomorrow morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News at 7, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on Philly 57. I'm Jim Donovan. Thanks for joining us. First, let's get that next weather forecast with meteorologist Kate Bilo. She's in the Next Weather virtual studio. Good morning, Kate. It's beautiful out there.
You know, Jim, there are some forecasts that I like delivering more than others, and this is one of those great ones. You're waking up this morning, stepping outside, and you're going to be like, oh, wait a minute, it feels like fall out here. There's a beautiful breeze, and that really makes it feel like fall. You can kind of see the flag here on the buildings out of our windows, waving in that cool northeast breeze, sunshine, and just a few patchy clouds outside this morning. Let's go ahead and take a look at how it feels as you step outside. It feels a lot different. Temperature-wise, we're in the low 60s. And even some upper 50s across our map this morning. Right now 63 in Philadelphia, but Wilmington's at 62. Down in Millville, we're at 61 degrees. Surf City and Atlantic City both in the low 60s, so a great morning to get out down the shore, go for a walk, go for a jog. And as we head to the north, it's even cooler. In fact, let's take a look at Trenton, New Jersey. Trenton right now is at 58 degrees. And as we head up into the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos, we're seeing 50s as well. Pottstown, 59. Allentown at 58. And Mount Pocono, 51, and tomorrow morning is going to be even cooler than this morning. So let's talk about what to expect. Today, your weather headlines, really good stuff. Crisp and cool when you step out the door this morning. That is exactly what we're looking at right now. Then sunshine all day, that taste of fall in the air. Temperatures will be below average by about 10 degrees. And there will be a gusty breeze from the northwest, almost making it feel even more fall-like. We often get that breeze from the northwest, drawing down that cool Canadian air. So this is looking more like a late September day, maybe an early October day, with temperatures in the low 70s. 2 p.m., 5 p.m. will likely hit our high about 3 or 4 o'clock. Down the shore, not going to see much of a sea breeze. It's an offshore breeze, and temperatures will be in the 70s out there all day long. Full day of sunshine. It is fantastic. Can't last forever, though. We have another 90-degree day in the 7-day forecast. I'll tell you when the warm-up arrives coming up. Chandler, I'll send it over to you.
Let's enjoy the 70s while they're here. Thank you, Kate. Well, this morning we'll start off checking in on the rails. We do have some residual delays for the airport line. Earlier this morning it was actually canceled. Then we had some delays. Now we have just earlier equipment issues, still causing about 40-minute delays right now for the airport line. So double check those schedules. SEPTA Trolley Route 15 also delayed due to crew shortage problems. PACO looking nice and on time, running on or close to schedule, but a special track work schedule will take place later on this morning, just a little bit before 10:30. Riverline, though, and New Jersey Transit also running on time, looking good. Elsewhere, a gas leak that happened yesterday still has a stretch of closure up in Bucks County. It's over in Warwick Township. Bristol Road still remains closed for that short stretch between Log College Drive and Meeting House Road. Luckily, a lot of alternates, an easy way around this closure. You have Easton Road, York Road, Street Road to get around this. And watching this minor accident on the PA Turnpike eastbound, Jim. This is just after Fort Washington with a lane closure.
Thank you, Chandler. Day 2 of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago gets underway this morning. Today's theme is a bold vision for America's future. It was a historic first night as the party paid tribute to President Joe Biden, and Biden passed the torch on to Kamala Harris. Harris even made a surprise appearance thanking Biden. Janelle Burrell is inside of Chicago's United Center with more on the speeches from night 1 of the convention.
It was an emotional night here at the United Center as President Biden took the stage here behind us, brought to tears at one point. And there was also a surprise appearance from the vice president herself.
This is going to be a great week.
Vice President Kamala Harris making a surprise appearance to help kick off the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. But night 1 themed for the people, also belonging to President Biden. The president emotional as he hugged his daughter Ashley and took to the podium to a rousing reception.
Let me ask you, are you ready to elect Kamala Harris and Tim Walz?
President Biden's speech came just a month after he withdrew from the 2024 race and endorsed Vice President Harris.
Violent crime has dropped to the lowest level in more than 50 years, and crime will keep coming down when we put a prosecutor in the Oval Office instead of a convicted felon.
President Biden closing his speech by citing a verse from the song American Anthem, which he says has meant a lot to him and his family.
The work and prayers of centuries have brought us to this day. What shall our legacy be? What will our children say? Let me know in my heart when my days are through. America, America, I gave my best to you.
Celebrities, union leaders, and elected officials also taking the stage on night one, along with the party's 2016 nominee, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
The future is here. It's in our grasp. Let's go win it.
There are also several sobering moments where several women shared heartbreaking stories of living in places where abortion rights are restricted.
Because of Louisiana's abortion ban, no one would confirm that I was miscarrying. I was in pain, bleeding so much my husband feared for my life.
Tonight, day two of the convention, former President Barack Obama and his wife, First Lady Michelle Obama, former First Lady Michelle Obama, they are the keynote speakers. For now, coming to you from Chicago at the United Center, sending it back to you.
Janelle and CBS News Philadelphia reporter Marcela Baeta are in Chicago all week long for the Democratic National Convention. When we're not on TV, you can find their latest reports and on all of our social media platforms. Be sure to follow CBS Philadelphia on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. On the Republican side, former President Trump focused on Pennsylvania yesterday. As we've been reporting, the state is seen as a must-win in the race for the White House. In York, Pennsylvania, Trump made a stop at Precision Custom Components. That's a manufacturing company. Trump spoke about the economy and his plan to help families in Pennsylvania.
Kamala Harris's radical liberal playbook sends jobs and wealth to other countries. The jobs go to other countries, and the wealth goes to other countries. Every policy in the Trump agenda is designed to bring the jobs and wealth back home to America, where it belongs and where it's going to stay. Kamala puts America last. I put America first.
Trump said his plan to expand drilling for oil and gas will cut the cost of energy in half within the first 12 months of taking office. Trump will be in Michigan today. Trump's running mate, Ohio Senator JD Vance, campaigned in North Philly yesterday. It was his second trip to Philadelphia in the last 2 weeks. Vance made a stop at Desorb Systems. It's a medical supply manufacturer in North Philadelphia, where he focused on the economy while taking a swipe at Vice President Harris.
You know, Kamala Harris's entire economic approach is to pursue policies that destroy the wages of workers, that raise the cost of goods, and then to say, well, don't remember that I've been vice president for 1,300 days, but when I get out there somehow I'm going to wave my magic wand and fix all the problems that I caused. Nobody believes that Kamala Harris can do that.
JD Vance didn't leave Philly without getting a cheesesteak. He made a stop at Pat's King of Steaks and signed a few autographs. Today, Vance will speak at a rally in Wisconsin, where his focus will be on crime and safety. A woman is fighting for her life after the dirt bike she was on was hit by an SUV. Another woman also on that dirt bike was hurt. CBS News Philadelphia on your corner in Kensington at the intersection of Kensington and Castor Avenues. This is around 8:30 last night. The driver of the SUV that struck the dirt bike stayed at the scene and is cooperating with police. Philadelphia police say this crash highlights how dangerous these motorcycles can be on city streets.
First of all, they're not street legal. There's no headlight. There's no rear tail light. There's no turn signals. And to be driving them on the street, first of all, is very, very dangerous. But to be driving them at night just goes to show how dangerous this could be.
One of the victims is in critical condition but is expected to survive. The other woman was unresponsive when police arrived at the scene and is in extremely critical condition. A Haverford Township elementary school teacher accused of exposing himself in public places has pleaded no contest to a count of indecent exposure. Matthew Gaggett, who taught at Linwood Elementary, was given 2 years probation. That's according to the district attorney's office. Gaggett still has an outstanding criminal case in Bucks County. A CBS News Philadelphia investigation last month revealed that Gaggett never alerted the school district within the 72-hour window of time that an employee must report certain crimes they've been accused of.